Hey everyone, it's Adaptive Goddess, and today we are going to be looking at the distress tolerance skill of TIPP. What is TIPP? TIPP is an acronym that stands for temperature, intense exercise, paced breathing, and progressive muscle relaxation. TIPP is actually a lesser known distress tolerance skill than the other ones like accepts, improves, and self-soothe with five senses, but it's actually a really important one for those who kind of need a shock to the system. So again, this isn't a cure-all, but the shock to the system that can be experienced in TIPP may help decrease the overwhelming negative emotion and your reaction to it. So temperature. That is things like either getting into an ice cold shower or an ice cold bath, or just like holding ice, like what I have here. And you just hold on to it and you kind of feel and be mindfully aware of how the ice is melting in your hand. You can either use like an actual ice cube. I like the cold presses because it does have a little bit of a layer of like protectiveness to it so that my hands don't hurt so much. So I is intense exercise, and that is where you go for a run, you go to the gym if the gym is open, or like myself, I have an exercise app that I use on my phone. And so I will just log into my phone, I turn that on, and it's just a 15-minute, really intense exercise. And running doesn't necessarily have to be outside. It can be up and down some stairs. It can be across the room. It can be in your own backyard. I like running outside because I like that fresh air. And you can actually use temperature and intense exercise together and kind of run when it's really cold outside. So next up is paced breathing. This is things like the square breathing exercise that we did in the mindfulness, or it can be things like bubble breathing or belly breathing. So I'm going to show you bubble breathing because it is a newer breathing exercise that I am talking about. And it is when you take bubbles and you blow them. And it kind of, you create a pattern when you are blowing bubbles that is kind of a rhythmic pattern. So you blow and dunk, blow and dunk. So it doesn't matter how many bubbles you're creating or if the bubbles are even working. It's just a matter of blowing into the bubble wand, and it's the act of blowing that is causing the paced breathing. The bubbles just act as a visual to confirm that you are in fact blowing air out. So last up is progressive muscle relaxation. And in progressive muscle relaxation, what you are doing is tightening and then completely relaxing every muscle that you can control. So you can do it really quickly with just things with your hands by like squeezing a stress ball and just relaxing. Squeezing a stress ball and relaxing. So you would use a stress ball or slime or something that you can really squeeze if you need a visual confirmation that you are in fact squeezing and relaxing. If you don't, and you kind of know when you are squeezing and relaxing your muscles, there are definitely a ton of CDs out there that can deal and help you guide you through progressive muscle relaxation. So it's kind of just, you take your hands, you squeeze really tight and relax. You will like squeeze your arms really tight and then relax. You would squeeze your shoulders up really tight, relax. You would like squeeze your core in really, really tight and then relax. You would do that all the way with all your muscles of your body that you can control. And when you find that you are relaxing, your body and your muscles are actually relaxing more than what you probably felt they were relaxing when someone would just tell you to relax. So TIPP is a skill that is very useful if you find yourself needing kind of a shock to the system, a very visceral response to the overwhelming negative stimulation or situation that you find yourself in. These work more if you find yourself not really responding to anything from accepts or improves, or you find yourself getting kind of extreme with the five senses. So like for touch, if you find yourself like gearing towards really cold things or really, really hot things, TIPP may be a better skill for you. So leave a comment down below. Do you find any of these 4 skills to be helpful to you? I personally really like paced breathing and progressive muscle relaxation. I'm not so much a temperature person or an intense exercise person. I hate sweating, but that's just me. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and gently tap that like button. And remember to be kind, compassionate, and true to you.